Hi everybody, this is Patrick from Doggy Dashboard. Today I'm going to give you a tour of the pet profile page. So the pet profile page is just that. It's a profile of your pet, your client's pet, let's say. And so this is Brandy. She is a Rhodesian Ridgeback owned by Paris Jones. She has two siblings, Bandit and Belfort. She's 7 years old. Up here we have some buttons. If we want to check her in, we would click that and we can create a check-in record for her. If we want to edit her profile, let's say we want to say she's not brown, let's say she's dark brown. We would go here to brown, so dark brown, and now her color comes in as dark brown. That's what the edit button does. Check-in is to create check-ins, which is down here. When she comes in, you check her in, and you can redeem any passes if you need to for her, and then you check her out when she leaves. If we want to create an appointment, we click here. We select which type of appointment we want to create, and we create it. We have info cards. This is going to be all the different types of cards we have. Kennel, feeding, bathroom, grooming, medication. Click on each of these. It makes a card for you. Then you can you can click on the cards there. They're PDF cards that you can use to just print out and put on the outside of the kennel or the run where the pet is staying. Quick notes are very simple notes that you can create for the pet. Let's say you had an incident you want to mark down, like a training, and it was going to be, let's forward date it so we see it. We could say, training class was great, worked on a lot of things. Whatever you want there, it just saves that note to her profile. And then if you scroll to the bottom, at quick notes, there it is, training class was great. So you can save anything you want in training, and then those quick notes, it's just a little note. Passes are redeemable passes. These are things if you sell passes to your clients. Things like, let's say, we're going to forward date it just so you can see it easier. On February 3rd, we're going to sell a 5-pack of daycare. We'll call it a daycare 5-pack. We sell them 5 passes. They give us let's say they give us $65 for it. Create that. Now we have a $65 financial record was saved, and now we should have 5 passes in her profile. So when Brandy gets dropped off for her daycare, we can go here to redeemable passes. And there's the daycare 5-pack. We just assigned them on February 3rd. We future assigned them so they would show up here. And let's say she comes in for daycare today. We redeem one of those passes. Now if we go to previously redeemed passes, there's the 5-pack daycare. It was redeemed today. So here's passes you can redeem. Let's redeem a brush out. And then if we go to previously redeemed, we can see that we redeemed a pass on Tuesday, January 21st. Otherwise, up here, we have the archiving tool. This is if this pet, when you archive a pet, you can see the client is up here and their pets are below. Archived pets, like if a pet passes away, you would archive them. This is an archived pet doesn't show up in any of the drop-down lists or the search lists for creating new appointments and things, and it makes your account much faster. So always archive pets that you haven't seen, click them. If you haven't seen a pet for more than 3 months, I would archive the entire client and pet. That way, when you log in, the system doesn't have to load all these files every time. And then when they call you up and they say, hey, we want to bring Brandy back for boarding, you just come to her profile, unarchives her owner Paris at the same time, and now you can create an appointment for her on your main calendar. Besides that, pretty simple. We have the owner information here at the top. We have the pet information here. Here we have some vaccine tracking. You can keep track of up to 5 vaccines. You can do that you name the vaccines in the account settings menu. When they expire or when they are about to expire, you get a notification here. You can then send them an email reminding them. The last email we sent them was on the 23rd, so if we clicked send, it would send a new email right now. And there it goes. The email was sent, and now it says January 21st, the email was sent. Then we have all the different notes here. Those are all things you can read about, the different types of notes you can save. Custom fields, you can save 3 custom fields and name them whenever you want to. Those are in the account settings menu as well. New client form, if your client filled out the new client form when they submitted their information, here are the answers to those 5 questions that are custom. Those custom questions are here in the new client form. You can upload documents, either images or PDF and spreadsheets. Then they show up here. Click there, it'll take you there. Edit and delete them right here. Pretty simple. Here are the appointments for this pet. You can click through them and see all the different appointments. We have the redeemable passes, which I've showed you, the redeemed passes, and check-ins. These are records of when the pet was checked in and when they were checked out. Check-ins are right here. That's just a way to keep track of when a pet shows up at your business and when they leave. Lastly, we have invoices, pretty simple. This one's been paid. This is a deposit due, it looks like, and there's a big balance. Let's just click here on dashboard and let's imagine it's been paid. This was a test invoice. We're going to pay the whole thing, $225, save that financial record, click out, and now the invoice has been marked as paid and we're all set. Try group and private training course records. Those are the different classes. If this pet is part of any classes, they go there. Here's training course attendance. These are the attendance records for those classes. If you do not do private and group training, you don't need to worry about these. Lastly, we have sent emails. These are emails you have sent this pet's owner, as well as when they were received and opened. You click here to open up that email. And lastly, down here, we have the account activity. This Doggy Dashboard tracks 60 days of changes, most of the large changes that can be made on a pet's profile. So you can go through here and see who deleted something, who checked them in, who checked them out, who added an appointment for them. Not all actions are saved here because there are hundreds and hundreds of possible things you can do, but most of the big ones are saved here. And lastly, if you click here at the bottom, that red button will delete this pet and their records from and their and their documents from the database. And that is a quick tour. Lastly, up here we have the alert message. This pops up when you check in a pet or when you want to create an appointment. And so you can put a little thing up here. You can update it. And when you go to check in a pet down here or create a new appointment from the homepage, this little warning pops up and you can see if you need to remember something when you even say banned, do not save more appointments. And then when you create an appointment, if you try to select this pet for an appointment, you'll see a big message warning you with this message. So that's a quick little tour. If you have any questions, info@doggydashboard.com. Otherwise, have a great day.